Hello gamers, welcome. Today we will be talking about the Banner Saga. First, what is the Banner Saga? Banner Saga was a Kickstarter that funded for over $700,000. People were really excited. Stoic Games released the multiplayer part of the game, which they called Banner Saga Factions. But we aren't talking about that shit. We are talking about the single-player version, which you can buy on Steam for about $25. I say about, but it's actually exactly $25. It's a turn-based strategy RPG. It's a what is it called? A Tbsburga. If you've ever played a tactics game like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, the one with tactics in the title, you've probably played something like Banner Saga. Except you haven't, because those games didn't have Vikings. Fire Emblem might have, I don't know, I haven't played it. Second, what is the game about? Most of the game you are the leader of two separate caravans, one led by the Varl and made up mostly of Varl. Varl are a race of giant humanoids who, they got horns. The other caravan is led by a human. Yeah. On the plus side though, this human is like if you took Aragorn and Legolas, put them together and made them have a baby. It's pretty cool. These two caravans, which will probably meet up in the middle, I don't know, I haven't finished playing the game, are on a quest to defeat the Dredge, a race of metal people who really hurt if they hit you. Third, what does it look like? Well, looks like this.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and Var slaughter each other, even before the Dredge arose.
It's very, very pretty. There is very little voice acting throughout the game. The reason for this, to use Stoic Entertainment's words, are that voice acting is really expensive. The story and dialogue are all told through text, with conversations between characters happening like this. And fourth, how does it play? Gameplay is split up into two major areas which work together to make the entire experience. Combat looks like this. You are outmatched in every fight and are punished for any little mistakes that you make. Whenever a hero is defeated in combat, depending on certain circumstances, they could be either injured for several days or dead. Forever. When you begin a combat, your first reaction may be like this. Or this. Or this. But don't worry, the game has equipped you with every tool that you need to succeed. All you have to do is have the brains to use them. The story part is where the RPG part of all of the traveling done in the game looks like this.
I never expected to see the Dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
While traveling, you can do things like upgrade your heroes, or rest to regain morale. Every so often you will come across a town where you can buy food for your caravan, and items for your heroes to use in combat. To do this, you spend the one and only currency in the game, Renown. Renown is gained in combat by killing enemies, and is used for literally everything. Shoot, you can't buy a pack of gum without having a little bit of renown! Well, that was dumb. You use it to buy items, food, and you use it to upgrade your heroes. You will often have to choose between making that level 4 Warhawk a level 5 Warhawk, or feeding your entire caravan for another day. Not a fun choice to make, which is what makes it fun. What? While traveling, your caravan may run into a few situations on the road. Things like wandering peasants, which you can choose to either pick up to have more mouths to feed and ultimately keep them safe from the oncoming onslaught of dredge, or you can leave them behind and leave them to that oncoming onslaught of dredge. Or you could encounter a random band of brigands who want all of your supplies, and if you lose, you will lose those supplies, but if you win, you might get some supplies in return. But you might risk, hurting one of your own heroes. Or you could just give them the supplies and send them on their way. Every choice you make will affect your caravan's success and progress. This is also true with the dialogues that you have between other characters. Each choice that you make directly influences their relationship with you or their relationship with other characters in the caravan. 5. So what should I do? Well, dear audience, I would recommend buying this game yesterday. It is a hell of a lot of fun, combat is really rewarding, and the story is phenomenal. If I were to give the game a rating, solid 9 out of 10. Hands down. Great game. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hit like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.